I've sent over 1,000 DMs this past month, and what I'm going to be sharing with you today, after much trial and error, are my top 3 lessons that I've learned so you can avoid making the same mistakes as me. And the tips that what I'm going to reveal is completely original. These were costly mistakes that I've made when starting out in my own agency. So watch till the very end, because what I will be revealing will change your entire perspective of not only how to approach cold DMs or DMs in general, but in life and in business. And if you are an online coach, agency owner, or sell high-ticket services, especially as a beginner with no audience or network, this video is for you, because mastering cold DMs is vital for growth. I'll show you exactly what may be holding you back from achieving those specific results and how to fix it so that you can start booking in new clients today. Let's begin. There's an old proverb that says, "The man who chases 2 rabbits catch neither." The first mistake I made when starting out was trying to serve everyone. I thought that the broader my offer, the more people I can serve, and the better chances of me landing more clients. So for the first 6 months, I was offering it to everyone. I had no niche, no specialization, and I was just chasing everything, and the results showed. And for the next 6 months, I had 0 clients. There's a reason why we should be starting small first before scaling up and going big. When you don't know who you serve, your message is unclear. It comes off too broad and generic. So ask yourself, who do you serve? Because when you know exactly who you serve and who your audience is, you speak directly to them. You address their pain points and what they desire, and the chances of getting a reply is 10 times more effective than if you're just targeting everyone. Because I was targeting everyone, I got no one. So let me show you some real life examples of why niching down is important and why the biggest companies in the world today started with one focus first before scaling up. Let's see real quick. Now, before we knew Facebook as a multi-billion-dollar company, they started out first as a platform for college students to list classes. Netflix was a DVD rental by mail service, not the streaming giant as it is today. And Amazon's startup phase began as an online bookstore before becoming the everything store as we know today. The lesson here is that companies didn't try to serve everyone at first. They started first by focusing on a clear niche, mastering that, and then scaled. When you understand who you serve and speak directly to their pain points, your cold DMs are far more likely to get replies. Number 2, the price you will pay. So here's the truth. We all will be paying a price in some form or another. Some monetarily, most you pay for your lack of skills, of what I like to call ignorance debt. Ignorance debt is the cost of inexperience, the learning curves, and mistakes that you will possibly make, most likely when you're trying to figure things out. There are 2 types of ignorance debt, which are you're either spending time and energy, which I like to call sweat equity, which is the time, effort, and energy it takes for you to put into your business. And the second type of debt is financial investment, which is the capital that you spend in the beginning that includes all the tools, softwares, marketing, and sometimes even professional outsourcing. Now, assuming that most of you are just starting out, this is how to minimize this process pain in order to learn faster and get out of there quicker. So first is leverage free educational resources. Go to YouTube, listen to podcasts, and read books. Access free content in your niche. Use online community platforms like Sko and Discord to learn and seek mentorship. Number 2 is to prioritize high impact activities. What we need to do is maximize the most out of the limited time that you do have, since we are assuming that you don't have too much money and you're doing majority of everything on your own. So what we have to do is really figure out and control our calendars, and how we do that is time blocking. This is how we're able to really allocate focused time on key tasks. We have to first focus on the tasks that gives 80% of the results with 20% of our output. And this is what I like to call the Pareto principle. What we can do with maximizing the most out of our time is creating batches of tasks to do. So grouping similar tasks for more efficiency. Once we are able to control our calendar and really focus on doing the 20% of the input that creates 80% of output, then that's when we can outsource. And that's the third thing, which is outsourcing. So what I would do is use automations like Go High Level and other DM softwares in order to help you out. And others is hiring VAs, video editors, etc. And here are 3 places that you can go to find whatever you need that needs outsourced for a little bit of cheaper labor. Online Jobs, PH, Upwork, and Fiverr, if needed. Lesson number 3. show, don't tell. In today's skeptical economy, building a personal brand is crucial because trust is at an all-time low right now, and without it, you won't book a single client. So the question here is, how are we going to earn people's trust? The answer simple is that we give them exactly what they want. And the best way to build that trust is through content. And this is what Alex Hormozi said. Give away the secrets, sell the implementation. So when creating content, focusing first on delivering high quality value, and don't be scared of giving it all away, because honestly, 99% of people will not do it anyways. So give all the knowledge, sell the execution. Remember, the right idea plus consistent value is far more effective than flashy production and expensive camera equipment. So over time, once you continue to be consistent and providing high quality value for people, people will then start coming to you for answers, looking at you as a credible authority figure in the space, or rather than you constantly having to chase them down. And that is exactly what we want. So to recap, start small, think big, focusing on your niche. Second, the price that you'll pay, because we all have to pay a price in one form or another, if it's time, effort, or money. What we can do is minimize this time and energy by leveraging free resources, finding mentors, networking, and then outsourcing. And finally, build trust through creating content, especially in this lack of trust recession that we are going through. As long as you're providing value and you are remaining consistent, you'll be looked at as an authority in the space, and eventually it will compound and you don't have to be chasing clients anymore. They'll be coming to you. So implement these strategies and you'll see a huge shift in your cold outreach results. If you want this entire outline that I went with you, just DM me on Instagram and I'll give you this for free. But other than that, peace.